I'm Sorcha. Some of you might know me from the ONAKAI karate team. I am 24 years doing karate and I do Shotokan style. So that means for me, being 30, so I do kata and kumite. I do basic, but also I do competition style. So I'm on the national ladies team for Kumite and I really enjoy it. I want you to stay in sports, okay? That's really, really important for me. Try and explain to you is, how do we deliver our training on our own? How do we self-manage our periodization? So, as a sports athlete, take the advice, okay? We're looking at mobility, the most important point. How to mobilize our joints. We can do that by using proper technique in basic karate. We can do this in kata, and we can do this in kumite. We have a stretching protocol that we need. Additional to that, to strength and conditioning, it's a global sense of periodization. This runs through the whole entire year. For body conditioning, we need that. We need a center of balance. So depending on what kind of program you have during the week and what kind of program you have that crosses over barriers over 3 months. 3 months by 4 means that it's 12 months. So let's say you have 4 major competitions. That means you have 3 months to prepare. Okay, so that's really important. Okay, so I have the video is coming up now. So if you would like to tune in, please do so, and we'll go through that video now.
Hello. Okay, these videos, they show the field strength for elite performance. Everybody needs to do these for preparatory work during the week, okay, and in addition to the year. Okay, so these prepare you for speed, strength, plyometrics, and vertical movements. Good for kata, good for kumite. For here, this is field strength specifically. It's long distance, local muscular endurance, sometimes fast saccadic movements, sometimes frequency led, sometimes a little bit more elongated for the muscle architecture. For example here, long distance muscle architecture. Split stances and rotations in your hip. Close center of gravity. And here you go. Now for here, this is more basic karate. We need this to be neurologically accurate, okay, biomechanically correct. From our strength and conditioning, now we need to look at our real karate and how we develop good karate practicals so that you can practically use that in kumite and use it practically in kata. But the most important point, use it in the dojo when you're training. Okay. As for now, we have our dynamic movement. So this is for running back or stepping back when we have an attacking opposition. So it's really important that this direct target works when you're in kata and in kumite equally. For basic or sambo kumite, this is exactly what I mean by stepping back in a more basic format, so that your accurate, precise movement is exactly what you want it to be on the floor when you're doing competition. It's really important that you use this same method through kata performance, by way that your heels don't come up, that your hip works, that your shoulders are in spinal alignment, that your chin doesn't stick out, that your back is straight, your feet are flat on the floor, and you're using the power and speed to use the exponential movement forward and back.
So having a good coach means that we have somebody who looks after our nutrition, you yourself and your coach. Then we also have our sports psychology. There's no point in keeping everything in your head. You need to talk about it to your colleagues and to your coach. Then finally, number 3, there's that other element that you need motivation. You need to get into this motivational state of mind, okay? And you need to stand here. Maybe you train yourself quietly, maybe it's more explosive, but you need that real information to stay in your head. It's like that management key that makes you stand on that floor and be ready for it.
For here, this is more freestyle based. Okay, so it's more relaxed, as you can see, more Kumite orientated. There's a lot of plyometrics, there's a lot of looseness in the shoulder, there's a lot of looseness in the hip. You need to work on your hip flexor, you need to work a lot on your back and your torso muscle. So for here, this is core exercise versus extension and then hip drive. Kata is Kumite. As you can see, all of the techniques that I'm doing here is what I will do during Kumite. Every single piece. As you can see, there's complete variation, but it's exactly the same. You can find everything in the kata. Okay, so here there's always finish and there's always finish. Okay, so I have preference kata like gochi shosho. I have MP, I have Masadai, I have Jion, for example. These exercises, like, they supplement each other. There's no doubt about it that the power that you put into kata, you put it directly into kumite. There's no other way to make it accurate or make it more or less biomechanically correct and accurate. You need breathing. You need expansive work with your hip, with your shoulders. Breathing again, your feet flat, correct technique in your balance of your stance. And then relaxed again. Now we sit in our back stance. We get on barai, we block our head, and then we combine our punches. Gochi shosho.
For our best efforts as karateka, we need 4 things, okay? We need good basic kata, good basic kumite, good basics, okay? And then we need our sports mind. With those 4 things, we need to have all of the basic plan, preparation, implement and document what you did, okay? This is so important, and this is not just sport, okay? We are looking at the whole global picture of karate.
So as you can see here, we're using movement, okay? Movement specific. We're using our gochi shosho. We use our elastic muscle capacities to work on full body movement. So it's not just one technique, it's 4 techniques at once. So during kata, we use 4 techniques at once. In kumite, we use 4 techniques, okay? So as you can see, there's more elastic pliability here, and the muscle is working on your center of gravity. It's important that the gyakuzukis each time are centered on the central line, but you come off the line. Use the line and work with differential centers, whether it be Chudan or Jodan.
As you know, we learn through research. As instructors, for children, for older adults, for intellectual disabilities, for general public, general elite athletes, it's all the same. You look back at your books, like you look in your reference for other coach might be able to help you. Internationally, other coaches might be able to help. So the idea is that take from science, take from biomechanics, take from technology, use those elements and make biology a part of your coaching. That is so important. It's a generational importance. So from my background, I did nursing, okay? So I studied general nursing. Then I studied some health and society, exercise and health fitness, and then pre-university physiotherapy. From that element, we need our research to make sense for younger athletes, for adolescents, for young men and women, for older ladies like myself, 30 years old and onwards. We need to think, how do we perform better with the skills we have? Okay, what is it in that literature and in that research and in those reviews that can make us better athletes? We need to look at this generationally, and longevity for that purpose of growing older as an athlete. You need those books. look back in your books for science related issues that can make your karate last a lot longer, prevent injury, and make you happier as a karate practitioner. I want to say thank you to ONAKAI for asking me for this little piece of information. So here it is, and hopefully you'll like it for the younger athletes, for the older athletes, okay? And some of the research that we're doing more essential to your training. So please do use it, okay? So I'm just going to close now, and thank you very much for your time, everybody. Thank you. Us.